Hi everyone. So basically today we are going to talk of a topic that's called as boredom. What is boredom? What is boredom?
Can you try?
Yeah, please just go on.
Boredom is a kind of the thing from which we get bored or we don't.
Yes, it is something that leads us to getting bored. Go ahead, Anusha.
Yes. Boredom is a feeling of getting bored of a thing or a state.
Okay, boredom is getting bored of something. Anything else that needs to do with boredom? Elena?
Ma'am, it means that we do not have nothing to do, and not a single thing is interactive to us.
Okay, you don't have anything to do. And that's the state. So how would you describe boredom? If I ask you to describe boredom in one sentence, don't tell me getting bored is boredom, okay? So if I ask you to describe boredom in one sentence, how would you describe it? Quick.
Nothing to do, lazy.
Nothing to do, okay, feeling lazy. Go ahead, Divyam.
The thing which we don't like is known as boredom.
Very good. The things that you don't like or you begin not to like is boredom. Anusha?
The things that we do forcefully and also sometimes under pressure that can also cause boredom.
Excellent. Very good. Yes, Divyam?
The thing which we are not ready to do.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. The things that we are not ready to do, we don't want to do, that is boredom. So let's take an example. I keep painting every day. But one fine day, I suddenly realized that painting is no more fun to me. But I'm a painter by profession. So I earn my bread and butter through paintings. So how would you justify? If I don't paint, I don't earn. And now I have started getting bored of painting. So what do you think I am going through and what do you think will happen to me?
Can I answer?
Yes.
You are in the state where you are painting daily. It means you are getting bored of the things which you do daily, and that is causing boredom. So you have to try to make it fun.
Wow, that's a great piece of advice at your age you're giving me. I have to try to make it fun. Great. Okay. Yes, Divyam and Elena. So let me go with Divyam first.
You shall think that I have to do it, but you don't have to do it forcefully. You have to make the thing interesting. Like you can use different ideas. Like you can try to paint in new colors, different paint tools you can bring and make it more interesting.
Wow, you guys are genius. You're talking of innovations now. So you are telling me that boredom can be killed with innovation. Excellent, excellent. Elena, can I hear from you, dear?
Ma'am, you can use different types of material, like different types of paint board that we have, or you can use many balloons. Like we can, there is a painting also known as splash balloons, which we fill it with balloons with paints and splash it on our canvases, and you can make your own style of painting.
Excellent. Very good. That's awesome. Now I think you can see a picture on the screen. Can you?
Yes, we can.
What is happening in that picture?
Here there is one matches and it's getting burn and it's getting fully burnt.
Okay. So there is a matchstick and the matchstick is getting burnt and then it is completely burnt. Okay. Anyone else? Yeah,
Ma'am,
please.
can
Can
I
I-
say? Ma'am, I see the matches red one like a human face and the fire like an emotion that we keep inside our brain and do not let us loose. And in the last pic, in the burning one that the full matches is burned, we see it. I see it as the anger that is boiling inside of us, or the emotions we are keeping in a jar is keeping losing our head off.
Wow. I think you all need no training, guys. You all have picked up leadership lessons so well already. And that's beautiful. Yes, you have related that matchstick to a human head, which is shown in a human head form. And that there are emotions coming out. Yes, the emotions are coming out, and the emotions completely burn us. Okay. Anusha, can I hear from you? Then I'll get back to Divyam.
Yes. In this picture, there are faces instead of that matchsticks, which are usually there. And in the first picture, I think that the person or the person's mind is calm, and then it is getting angry and like it is getting little exhausted. Then it is getting frustrated. Then uh, it is getting confused, and then it gets so angry that uh, he or she ruins the part which is there, or the confusion or the problem which is there. So I would tell that try to control your feelings, because if you get angry, you can also lose your temper and create the problem which is there, huge one.
Oh, wow. Excellent. That was a long, long, long talk. And she's very perfectly, articulated it. Elena is for it. Yes. And she's very well articulated that if we don't control, then it can ruin. Okay. Divyam, let me hear from you.
It's a human face, and here it's showing that when we stop our limit of controlling our emotions, the thing that happens is we control it 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, but at the end, when it comes out, it comes in a form of anger. So the thing is that we feel sad, so we should tell our parents or the person that we trust, or we can share him the things that
Great.
I can tell my mom and dad. But if I control and control and control, so different things can happen. I cannot focus in my studies and all other things. So we should share our emotions.
Excellent. You're talking about sharing emotions, and I think that's a very important lesson that even adults need to learn. Now, can you see the next picture that I've projected?
Yes.
What does it say?
It is shown how we get burnout. So we get burnout if we have taken a project in our hand and the deadline is coming, or in lack of money, we don't have money and we want to buy something or not, we get burnout because of noise, because of giving less attention to everything. And
Okay, fine. Can I hear from Divyam? Yes, Anusha, but can I hear from Divyam? Very quickly.
Burnout, here it's showing that deadline has come of studies. We don't have money also. We watch just phones. We don't give water to plants. We watch only the social medias, and we only play games on the laptop, and we don't focus on studies. We just get bored of this all things, I guess.
Okay, fine. There are good guesses that Anusha and you have made. Yes, Alina, can I listen to your guess now?
Ma'am, if we see that the girl is frustrated and not getting sleep well because she's dealing with money issues and she's having deadline in her work, and she may be having hate comments in the social media and all,
Okay.
and she must be having problem in her life.
Okay, great. Fine. So you have talked about a number of parameters actually. You've talked about emotions in the previous one, and now we are leading to burnout. The previous image that you saw was a matchstick burning, and this we are seeing of burnout. Now, I would take this a little further and I would ask you a question. Do you think there is a relationship between boredom and burnout?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, so it's 100% yes. We all feel that there is a relationship between burnout and boredom and burnout. Now, what happens is I'm a painter, I just told you. I keep on painting. Painting is my bread and butter. And suddenly what happens is one fine day I am painting, but I see that my painting is a little less lively. Then I still go on painting because I feel I need to earn my bread and butter. And then sometimes my paintings are not sold. So I get demotivated. Then again, I paint and I am already demotivated and I've got a beautiful picture now. People appreciate it, but people don't buy. I've got a project. I paint a project for the lady, but the lady just underpays me. So as a painter, I again feel demotivated. I feel lost. I start getting negative emotions. Then finally, there comes a time when I feel that painting is a burden and I don't want to do it. I do it. I drag myself because I have to do it. That is the stage where we are having burnout. I quickly want you to Google or go to whatever search engines that you want and find the definition of burnout. Come on, kids, quickly.
I find it.
You found it already. Great. Tell me.
Yes. Definition of burnout is when a person get exhausted by doing overwork.
Okay, excellent. Anyone else? Go on, just share, pour your thoughts.
Ma'am, in my Google, there is written burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by excessive and prolonged stress.
Okay, that's caused by stress. Fine, go ahead.
Can I tell in exact words?
Anusha,
Can
you
I
want to say
answer?
something? Yes, go ahead.
Yes. It is said in
Anusha, you're not audible.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, you are.
It is said that burnout is a state or emotional, physical feeling that is exhausted by causing excessive stress, and it occurs when you feel overwhelmed and emotionally drained and unable to meet some constant demands.
Great. So basically, burnout has many reasons. What are these reasons? One reason that burnout has is pressure. Second reason that burnout has is unpredictability. So you have unpredictable jobs to do. The third reason that burnout has is having to do the same thing again and again. So repeating the same thing. The fourth reason that burnout has is emotional stress. So it's all a game of emotions. Any other reasons you can think of for burnout?
To get exhausted.
Yes, you get exhausted, you get tired, you are not able to cope up, basically.
Having the deadline.
Yes, you're not able to cope up. You're having a deadline, you're not able to cope up the deadline, you feel you won't be able to do something. And that is what happens. Right? So basically, we were like talking about these reasons for burnout. One is pressure, unpredictable work and unpredictable attitudes of people, repeated work, emotions that are more negative, and coping up. You're not able to cope up with things. So basically, everything goes wrong here. Nothing is right, So as a person, when you are happily doing something, initially you are very excited. So it's a very happy feeling. You got a new job, you got a new school, you got a new project. Then you keep on doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it again and again. When you do it, law of physics, law of nature, what happens? Energy loss takes place. That energy is converted into some other energy, right? So what happens? Your excitement gradually gets converted into, repeated work. And you start feeling little bored by doing the same work again and again. And if you are gifted, if you are somebody who's very innovative, you need challenges. And if you're doing the same thing again and again without learning anything new, then what happens? You lead to this big bully. That bully is your burnout. Remember, burnout leads people to do wrong things, take wrong decisions. So as a leader, as a budding leader, as a person, you need to be very alert of these boredoms. And trust me, there are different ways to deal with boredom. Now you are experts already, so you're going to share a number of ways that you are going to deal boredom with. So how will you deal your boredom with? You already told me how you're going to lead it. So how will you lead it?
I will try to make my boredom fun.
Okay, so one thing she's told me, she's going to make it fun. You will try to do new things and you will try to make everything more interesting. Next, anyone? Divyam initially told me. Yes, Divyam, you want to say something?
First thing that I'll not be very much excited when I get a new job or anything, because in starting we get so much of excited and waste all the energy in that only. So we should not show
Okay.
that much emotion.
So you will moderate
Then,
your emotions. Okay, that is one of the ways
yes.
with burnout, and that's a very matured way. But okay, you will moderate your emotions. You will control your emotions. Okay, and Divyam
And
also said yes.
I'll try to make the things more interesting. Like I'll do the things like if I am doing a painting, then I'll bring new brushes for paint
Yeah,
tools
so you're going to do
and
innovations.
any
Yes,
other
you already
thing.
said that. So you'll be doing innovations. The third thing that normally, burnout happens when extra energy gets into you. Extra energy. You have so much of energy in you, and then you have little work to do. And you don't need that energy for that little work to do. Why? Because the big work that you are doing becomes little to you. Because I keep eating, for example, one apple a day, one apple a day, one apple a day. First day, I find it difficult to eat. Second day, I find it difficult to eat. Third day, I find it difficult to eat. But then later on, gradually, if I repeat this activity for 1 month, one apple will be like, okay, I'll eat one apple. So what? So what has happened? I've got habituated to it. So your work becomes your habit. And when habits take place, remember, habits are of two types. One habit is active habit, and the other habit is a dead habit. Sometimes you're cycling and you just blindly take the route to your home. That's a dead habit. But if you have to go to your friend's place, you take an active habit. Okay, I have to go to my friend's place. So turn right, turn left, whatever. So you become active. So all your work that you have should remain excited. Excitement should be there. The feeling of excitement should never go down. So your work should remain excited. Your work should remain exciting. Your work will have to be exciting if you do not want to get burnt out. So you need to fill in this excitement and happy feelings, happy faces. You need to have good relationships with people. You need to get into a win-win relationship with people. You need to make your workplace fun. And I told you have a lot of extra energy. That extra energy should be given away. How? By doing one of the most important things that I'm going to write here. You need to be physically active. So you need to get into a physical activity. Your parents send you for sports so that you remain active, so that you don't have burnout in different activities. You need to exercise. Physical activity releases great hormones in our body that helps in fighting burnout. So that's one of the most important things. Another activity that we need is relax. Don't do anything. You know, you need time when you're not doing anything. You are just with yourself. Then it is a warm glass of milk and you and a book, or it's a coffee and a book and you, or it's coffee and TV, or it's just chilling out with your friends. So that relaxation is very important. So what Divyam said earlier, and most of you said earlier, is, you know, that Saturday, Sunday break from work is very important. So take breaks, break up with your work. Yeah, tell your work, I'm not going to do it for 1 day, 2 days. You and me have a breakup, you know, so break up with your work. When you break up with your work, you are giving yourself a new activity to do. It could be doing nothing, it could be doing something else. So break up. So simple step what we have done is 6 steps to fight with burnout. Leaders go through burnout a lot of times, and it's very important to fight this burnout. So come on, tell me quickly, what have you learned today?
I learned how to fight with boredom and burnout.
Okay. Elena?
I learned
Sorry, Anusha, yes?
I learned that we can get burnout because of deadline. If we stick to mobile for a long time, hitting comments, negative emotions, then we get burned out because of pressure. If we don't cope up, we are unpredictable. We repeat and we are tired of our emotions.
Yes, very good.
So
You've summed up the entire thing. And you know, you get even burned out if you have a negative self-concept. We've already studied about self-concept, self-esteem, you know, who's an ideal leader, who is an active leader. So when you don't have a very positive self-concept, you may land into boredom. Elena, would you like to give one final comment quickly?
Yes, ma'am. Burnout, if we let our feelings to each other, and do not let negative emotions took ourselves,
Take out, yes, take on.
we can prevent burnout and
Lovely,
boredom.
lovely, lovely. So Patricia, don't you think they've already become leaders? Yeah, they're talking of big things today.
Exactly. I was going to tell you that let's close shop. It's over. Our job is done.
Yeah, so congratulations, guys. You've really participated very well and you all are doing so well. We are so proud of you. We are missing Naman here. And yes, of course, the students of the Canada batch would attend the next session to this. But it's great and you've come a long way, right? From just understanding the concept of leadership to you're talking of fighting boredom on your own. Even before I told you the answers, you knew quite a bit. And this is just a part which we have done. And we're going to do more in the next session. So thank you so much for being a part of this discussion and talk.